so welcome to today's video. My name is Chris, aka Caveman Chreo, and I have another custom presentation for you. So if you haven't checked out my first video, I did some retro 13 Jordans where with that customization I did a gradient blend I called Kryptonite. With that color scheme I added 5 separate colors where I used some of the colors that I like to feature on this channel's advertisement in that particular video. On this video, or on this channel if you will, we like to do customizations, merchandising, as well as some video cinematography where we like to market and advertise those particular presentations. And on this particular video, these are some Air Max 90s that my mom bought me about a week or so ago, or I want to say a week and a half ago. And on this video, I wanted to do a segmentation where I'm going to feature some designs on this channel that I wasn't able to feature in that first video that we developed over the past month. And on this video, these designs are going to be what you consider camouflages or patterns, or at least one of them is what I like to call a city block pixel camouflage, if you will. The other one was more of an abstract aesthetic of what you call a race stripe. I got both ideas while I was studying finances, because when you look at things like graphs, you normally see transitions in just normally the levels. But in this case, I'm going to feature either colors or shades where either you're going to see a separation in the colors, or at least you're going to see a separating in the shadings where you're going to see them get darker or lighter based on the colors feature. In this particular video, what I wanted to do was segmentations where I actually tape off certain areas where I'm not going to paint them at all. I'm also going to finish off those designs with some gold and some chrome finishing. I'm also happy to say that I'm having fun doing shoe customizations, as well as in the past week I was able to develop a color palette where I featured about 25 colors that I'm going to feature not only on this channel, but I'm also going to feature on my shop. And with this one, I'm going to feature my most expensive effect that I have in my arsenal, which is my glow effect.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Hey Chris, it's Caveman. Quick question. Can you do special imagery on the shoes, kind of like the art or comics, cartoons, anime, stuff like that? No, I'm not doing special imagery. What about the airbrush art that they usually put on t-shirts? Can you put those on shoes too?
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Okay, last question. Can you do stencils like words and numbers? No, I'm not doing stencils. The particular reason why I'm not taking the time out right now to do any airbrushing imagery, art, or stencils is because it takes a little bit too much time, as well as too much preparation, and I'm trying to base everything based off of how much time it would take via productivity. So at least if I keep it just to my strict company designs, or at least the 2 that we starting off with, then it's keeping everything kind of in checks and balance so we can get everything out by a certain time. Alright, so here they are. These are my Gradient Retro 13 Jordans. Get that on camera for you. And like I said before, what's an infomercial without your infamous credit card? So as you can see, I wish I would have probably taken the camera and just repositioned it back in front of me like how I normally do. As you can see on this, let me get this out on here. Is it on camera? Kind of on camera. If you can see me, if you see my face, what we trying to do, like I say, these are my MX90s, or at least my doodle for it. But here, this is where the neon lime, like I say, with the glow effect is going to be featured. Down here is actually where I'm going to feature my 2 designs. I'm going to feature both the aesthetic and I'm going to feature the camouflage. And like I say, for this bottom one, I'm actually going to go ahead and use the gold and chrome texture paint for those. So you're going to see those. They're going to look pretty nice. So we're going to get the finished output later on in the video. Last thing last, I want to finish this, or I wanted to feature this before my next video, because I'm always having this thing out but never get a chance to use it. Y'all remember my key tag or credit key tag? Oops. Let me My face is always being blocked.
Do it! Just do it!
Okay, so we hit that point in the video of what we call the final cut of the presentation, or what I like to call the aftermath. We do have some pros and cons, but I did want to note that I used some UV glow paint as a clear top layer. So I got this black light out, so I'm going to reveal the design for those. But as for a pro on the shoe's sake, great job on the deco paint that I used, because I wanted to use the metallic colors for a reason. I just want to see if that design will make it look at least a little bit more realistic, but in this case it made it semi-realistic, so that's good enough. The bad side was that by the top of the shoe having cotton and the rest of the shoe having synthetic fabric, like I said, this is a pair of MX90s, that cotton absorbed the white gold paint that I wanted to add to it. So not only that, it didn't fully implement it. So I'm gonna try to avoid that for the next pair of shoes. But in other words, this shoe has an incredible design, and you're gonna see the sketch work that I've done ahead of time to kind of break down each set of the paint designs. So on this table, obviously we used the UV gloss paint, so I'm gonna turn on that UV black light just to reveal the shoe's design and how it reacts to different forms of light. Obviously UV is one, blue light, bright white, which I got this flashlight for, just to reveal those. And as for that bottom design, obviously we have the abstract, and then I got the pixel block camouflage that I featured on the bottom of the shoe that you're gonna see as well. As for that top design, you can kind of see the white light bouncing off of it a little bit. So that's just with the gloss. That's for the white gloss. I'm sorry. And it does have for that white gold. As you can tell with the gold and chrome design, if I can hold it away from the light, it's a lot more visible. So I like it because it's semi-realistic and it looks great on a white pair of sneakers. So I recommend that for anybody who wants to try painting their own pair of shoes. And this is how they look together. I'm gonna hold them upright. I think I need to use a flashlight just so you can see how reflective that white gold is. If I hold it away a little bit, it's like barely visible. Alright, so we hit the end of the video. You guys, you can comment down below what's your favorite pair of sneakers out of your own personal collection, or some design ideas you might have been thinking about, or even color schemes that you may have came up with. This is just my second pair. If you haven't seen my first video for my retro Jordan 13s, this is my kryptonite design for these. Obviously for these, I call these my chrome designs, even though you can see the gold in it. But I use gold in most of my artwork, so obviously if I don't feature it, it doesn't require the name. So if you like the video, just like the video. I appreciate you for watching. I will see you in the near future.